Lil Uzi Vert has one of the best discographies in rap music. Obviously, I'm biased. Lil Uzi Vert and XXXTentacion are my two favorite artists of all time. So since I'm an Uzi fan, I want to make this fun for me. So I'm going to do a top 10 projects that I think should have came out or just had curiosity that I wanted to hear. We're going to do this instead of doing a year by year, but after we're going to do honorable mentions of all the scrapped projects that could have came out. And of course, I'm going to show some of my favorite leaks. So the number 10 spot, I have Barter 16. Barter 16 is obviously a reference to Barter 6 by Young Thug, which is personally my second favorite Young Thug album. And the reason why I got this on the list and why it's so low is one, Barter 16 maybe should have dropped to get Uzi out of his label, because obviously we got Eternal Atake 2 and not many people like that project. Obviously I like it because I'm a biased Uzi fan. It could have been interesting if it was more complete. All the leaks we got from it are pretty much dog shit. It was literally just an interview that Uzi had, and he was expressing how much he hates leaks.
Bro, leaks be so overrated. Leaks are not ready to be presented. So when y'all get leaks that I haven't put together the right way, and y'all sit here and say, oh, Lil Uzi is trash, y'all literally are basically watching me get dressed in my closet. I don't got my clothes on yet. So y'all basically see me naked. So y'all niggas is trash. All y'all trash. Y'all not giving me a second to get dressed. So before I could dress the song up, y'all judge it. So leaks are horrible.
And I think he was really referencing this project. If I'm not mistaken, we got like all the leaks from this. And the only song that's genuinely hard is Thigh Pads.
I know a lot of niggas that met A$AP Rocky had a baby with Riri. Bitch, I'm the man in my talent. I'm running the girl in the city like JT.
Because there was a point where I thought Barter 16, like I wanted Barter 16 so badly, like right after Pink Tape, but Thigh Pads was the only reason why I was hyped about Barter 16 anyways. So number 9, I got a rock album that Uzi announced in 2017.
I'm gonna come out with a rock album.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Cool, so have you got a band?
All chicks.
Have you started recording stuff, writing stuff?
I don't write. I just go in there.
You just do it?
Yeah.
Top of your head?
Yeah.
And what about the band? Are they writing stuff? Or
Nope.
They just go in and do it as well? Start?
Serious.
Just go. So, oh shit. So you're gonna make a rock record like you be making your rap records, just go in there and just do it off the top?
Yes.
Underwater dream with a Loch Ness. Wow, I will never try. I don't wanna see tomorrow, baby.
This was right off Love Is Rage 2, and there was a possibility that it could have Marilyn Manson, which is one of Uzi's idols, as a collab on this project. Now, the possibility of it being dog shit is so likely, probably like 80% chance it would have been dog shit, but just that little small chance of it being hard, like it was him coming off Love Is Rage 2, just right off Love Is Rage 2, and that's why I have it on the list. I kind of have on the list more of curiosity rather than a need. My number 8 spot isn't confirmed, but it was theorized by many fans, which I'm just gonna call it his like Sasuke project, which was that whole baby voice era that he had for a little bit.
Only one in the army. Only one. I had to get no nigga army.
Now Sasuke the song dropped a month after Eternal Atake and Lil Uzi vs. the World 2, and right after a bunch of leaks started coming out with this baby voice. But what it seems happens to Uzi every single time is that he gets bullied out of dropping some shit. This could have been a project. I thought Sasuke was so tough. Some theories have this as the whole Cardi diss thing. That's when Uzi was posting at Meh in his own version. And there were studio sessions of Uzi and Cardi in 2020, which is like V2 of 1629. I personally really like the baby voice. I think if he would have done it, people would have said he would be biting Cardi. Probably better that it didn't drop, but I did like some of the leaks. Number 7 is controversial as fuck. EA V1. As some of you know, I'm not that Eternal Atake Uzi fan. Some of you are, and that's fine. I don't think Eternal Atake's for everybody. Eternal Atake is fire, but the way it was hyped up for so many years, I don't think the EA V1, V2, and then the official EA, I think it's fine how it came out. And obviously there was so much hype off Eternal Atake, and I really don't think V1 should have dropped. But it's hard to ignore nostalgia. I mean, that iconic Heaven's Gates cover and that intro for, of course.
Time is short. Last chance.
There were songs like For Fun, which was on Red and White. Dip I messed with. And some fire songs being Zoom. and Introvert.
Didn't trust bro from beginning. Don't fuck with none of these women. I done fucked all of these women.
It's really hard to do this ranking because those kind of clash with other projects. Like those two songs were from 2017, but almost everybody puts in the EA version 1 leaks.
Uzi! Drop a return or take, please. Wow.
Number 6, I got No Love Lost with Pharrell Williams. This is a rumored project that wasn't technically official, but so many people have talked about it, I think we just have to call it a project at this point. It was a project from 2018, and there are some okay songs, but the highlights are some of my favorite Uzi leaks of all time. We had Lonesome, which I preferably like the version that has both the artists and not just Uzi. We had Solo. And for me, a top 3 Uzi leak of all time. Nothing. I do think some of these songs give off some Neon Guts vibes. Neon Guts was my favorite song when Love is Rage 2 first came out. If you haven't heard any of these leaks, you gotta hear them. Number 5, which could have changed with this Pharrell project, but it's Tsunami Island with Wheezy. Oh my god, this shit got some of the most iconic Uzi leaks of all time. We're talking Harden. Doing the most.
But I heard she gave a neck away. Fell out that boy.
And as someone to put it in the EA V1, it's a 2017 track and that's why it's in this era, but Zoom.
Yeah, I just turned to the big man. Big shoes, big hands, got big man.
And in most people's lists, Zoom was originally like the greatest Uzi leak of all time. Number 4, I got the iconic 1629 V1. This is right after Cardi released Self-Titled, and Uzi and Cardi were teasing this tape like crazy. Uzi and Cardi tape still loading. I think this is the project that everybody wants. If this was a vote, this would definitely win. But in terms of V1, if it was V1, Uzi would carry. Uzi would carry like he always did in every single Uzi and Cardi collab. Favorite song is Bass, but Throw It Up.
While I was pregnant, this man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with Lil Uzi.
The iconic Iggy Azalea intro too. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Cardi skipped his son's birth to play the PlayStation with Lil Uzi. I even did an art piece of it back in like 2022. Looking back, holy shit, that's so fucked up. Cardi, terrible human being. I don't think I need to explain that. What is the track hard?
Get the bag rub, get the bag rub, get the bag rub, get the bag rub. Spend all my money and it still stack up. Fucking only thought he got my list back up. 40 with the stick, make my
Number 3 spot, I got 1629 V2/V3 in a way. I'm kind of including both of them. The reason why I'm including both of them is I kind of got a hot take. I don't know, maybe it's hot, maybe it's cold, but I think 1629 now with current Uzi and Cardi would be way more interesting than the project back in 2017. Sure, Uzi would be at the prime of his career, but Rockstar Uzi, like Pink Tape shit, and then current Cardi, bro, I'm like so curious on what that sounds like. I need that. If 1629 ever does drop, I hope that's what they do. I hope they drop a current Uzi and Cardi 1629, and then maybe the deluxe is all the leaks or all the songs from 2017 that should release. I'm definitely curious what you guys think, which 1629 would be better. But yeah, that's my 3. My 2 and 1, these projects should have dropped. For the last day, I've been going back and forth of which one I think is my number 1. I'm still not certain. But 2, I got Lil Uzi vs. the World 2 V1. Not everyone knows this, but V1 of this project should have dropped in 2017. And a little fun fact about myself, but my least favorite Uzi project is Lil Uzi vs. the World 2. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Eternal Take or the deluxe. And from some of the leaks that were supposed to be on this project, or at least from this era, oh my goodness. Lil Uzi vs. the World is my favorite project of all time. Project, mind you I say project, it's only 9 songs. But with some of the leaks, I would've been perfectly fine with a second part. I do find it annoying that Uzi thinks there needs to be a second version or a sequel to everything. Like Eternal Take 2, still, I don't like that at all. But some of the leaks from this era, 1600 Rager, could have been on EA V1. The OG Dolly.
I'm getting them racks. I'm moving finesse in the back. Honey get right in my back.
All My Guap, shout out Torb.
Niggas said on me, they're the biggest clowns. It's 2018 right now. Drop low cash right now. We gon' make your mama frown.
Risk It All, that's like one of my favorite Uzi heartbreak songs.
And I love her, no. Still out here on my own. Chopping up is all in my gold. Just a flex on that hoe.
Super Gas, one of my favorite leaks.
My neck, 45 minutes, I could probably get you wet. Turn around, girl, let me hit it from the back. No, she gonna take. She gon' make me do right. Let that girl, she gon' make me prove right.
And who can forget Thought Back?
Done can have your thought back. Hey! Thought back, hey! Thought back, hey! Thought back, hey!
Yes, this should have dropped for sure, 100%. I almost put this as my number one. It was originally my number one, but my actual number one is Forever Young / Pink Tape V1. Uzi had some of the best promo I've ever seen. This is obviously the era where he got back his purple hair. Most importantly, the pink diamond in his forehead, the $24 million diamond implanted in his forehead. I mean, my family knew about this. They were asking me like, who's this rapper that has this diamond in his forehead? The best promo. I mean, he used it in Pink Tape, but it was already too soon. Obviously, the story of someone trying to rip out the diamond at a concert, but its promo is not the reason why I have it at 1. Obviously, the real reason is the music. Forever Young should have dropped, and then there should have been Pink Tape. I'm still hoping a lot of these leaks maybe make it to Love Is Rage 3, because I do feel like a lot of the songs fit that vibe. Bankroll.
Only way I know you love me if you die for me. Hey, bankroll. Hey, bankroll.
Goose Chase.
Woke up with a bigger bag. Had no father figure, so she called me dad. Rambo for my first car.
Finesse and Hearts Part 2. I still need that leak. One of the bigger ones, Movie, which actually had a music video for it with the pink diamond. And then 2 of my top 5 favorite Uzi leaks of all time. First being One and Only.
Fuck this bitch one time, she wanna bone me. Let's go. I said she too loud when she moaning. She moaning. Yeah.
And then finally, a song that needs to be on Love Is Rage 3, I do not care. It leaked a year ago. Over/Radical. But that's my list as a Uzi fan. Obviously, the project I want is Love Is Rage 3. Hopefully we get that project this year, and I'll do the Uzi ranking on my main channel. Now for the other projects that weren't on this list, there was Too Fast with Youngboy in 2017. Youngboy basically previewed that he was gonna drop an album with Uzi and said if this post gets 20K likes, he'll drop the project. He deleted it, never dropped. There was like a few snippets for this. I have it at my 11, but the only reason why I would want it to drop is obviously Prime Uzi, and I liked Youngboy at the time. It would have been interesting to hear. Now, I don't got a 12 or so on. I'm just gonna name the rest of the projects. There was Pink Life or Super Geeky, crazy project name. This would have been great exposure for Yeet. Yeet's already a massive artist, but this was in 2022, which was the whole Pink Tape V2 era, which it could have been hard. I'm gonna get through the rest of the collab projects real quick. There was actually a Space Ghost Perp and Uzi collab album that was rumored to drop in 2014. Obviously, Space Ghost Perp is hella influential, but when I just hear bro, I just think that one clip where he's just saying fuck everybody on earth.
Miami, fuck Atlanta, fuck Chicago. I'ma smack everybody. Fuck Quavo and Offset and Takeoff. I fucking hate y'all, nigga. Fuck Wolf, fuck Bones, you emo white bitch, you a emo. Bones, you been emo for like 10 years, nigga. You still sad?
Or I just think when X and Denzel Curry diss bro. There was a G Herbo and Uzi collab album that G Herbo mentioned in 2017 and 2020. I don't fucking care. I'm glad that didn't drop. This one's more of a rumor, but there was a Uzi and Lil Durk collab project. I can't confirm this. Pressure was hard, but no. There was a rumor of a Uzi and Meek Mill collab project. Obviously, they're both the kings of Philly, but personally me, I don't want that shit. That's Diddy's ex, and Uzi's the real king of Philly. In terms of full length, there was the Real Uzi 2 in 2021, one. Again, don't know why there needs to be a sequel to everything. I don't really care for the first one that much. There's some okay songs on there. Glad that didn't drop. And of course, there's many versions of every project. The original Love is Rage 2 could have been interesting, which is probably a lot of the Lil Uzi vs. the World 2 V1 songs. But a little fun fact, Uzi went on a Hawaii trip during Love is Rage 2, that era. And for some reason, him going to Hawaii inspired him to put more darker songs on the project. Songs like EXO Tour Life, which was on 2 Love is 2 Rage, which obviously helped inspire putting on Love is Rage 2. And yeah, obviously I mentioned Pink Tape V2 of how that could have been interesting. Projects like EAV2 in 2019. EAV2 had songs like Watch This, the original.
Bosses, Lil Uzi stay on some option, stop it. All these drugs keep fucking with my conscience. How you from a hood, but you still on some option? Time gon' tell, fuck niggas get popped, they fleas. Rat lovers, that mean they mouses.
That Plug and B remix is like the only Uzi song that's not in my playlist. And there's a whole lore of the producer and everything. But I can really just keep naming multiple versions of projects, but I think you get the point. There's probably some projects I'm missing. And even though I've never met someone in person that's a bigger Uzi fan than me, I know they're out there, so I'm sure you guys will correct me on some things. It is a little bit complicated to rank these eras of projects because some songs collide with others. I definitely want to know your guys' top 3 projects you think should have dropped from Uzi. But yeah, that's pretty much it of everything I want to talk about. Obviously, I love talking about Uzi, my favorite artist. It's pretty easy to talk about him. But I'll see you guys next week.
Live right.